Good morning, YouTube. So this is kind of a usual day for us. We're here at 6 o'clock and I'm gonna start tanking right away. Normally I watch for heats in the morning, but we're kind of pressed for time today and we need to pull some acres through. So we're gonna get tanking right away. I'm gonna show you guys the setup of that, and we're gonna fill up tires first if they need to be, and then we're just gonna back under the fill pipe right away and just start hauling. This is where we check the oil. And I don't know if you guys can see that. It's all good. So we run all these tanks at 35 to 40, 42, somewhere in there. And you can't see on this, but it is right at 38, so that'll be good. We check tires every morning before we start, no matter what time we start, no matter what's going on. We're always checking tires. So this one's a little low, so I gotta go put air in it before I start. We got two of the tanks right in front of me, and then I'm one, and the last tank is down at the farm already. It's getting ready to go, and we should be hauling here within 10-20 minutes. So we're just gonna put this on here, and it stays on there, and then just for 15 more pounds, and that's all that one needs. And then the one over there just needs less, and we're done. So you'll notice it's super bright, and so you'll probably wonder, is it really 6 o'clock? Yeah, so it gets light at like 5:45, 5:30, about, maybe closer to 5:45, and then by like 9:30, and then it starts to get dark out again. But summer days here in Michigan are really long, and winter days are really short. So usually by 5 p.m. in the winter, it's already dark out. So this is how we get back to the fill pipe. We back up to it through this little opening between our shed here and what is the barn there. So we just back right in between it and back up to that blue fill pipe back there. All right, I just got backed up, and now I'm going to hop in and start filling right away. So there we go, first load is filling. You see, that's where the push-off ramp is, and so that is some pretty fresh poop. That's gonna be going right into the propeller. We can't mix it anymore because there's like hardly anything left in the pit, so the boat's just got to stay on the side till we pull it out. All right, so we just got full, and now we got to get going. We don't want to be waiting, and Andrew's waiting in line already, so I don't want to be making him wait for me. All right, guys, so I just got to the field. I'm spreading already. I'm not going to really show you guys much more than the cab view, because, and here's why. I don't really have the time today, and also I'm gonna put some drone footage in this. So I finally got the opportunity to take some drone video the other day, and I'm gonna put it in this video. So yeah, that's everything we got done so far in this field. So there's a back portion to this field over there, and it's got a ditch in between. So we drive down this path here to get to that back field. And so we're gonna rip that before we spread it, and then so we'll rip it, spread it, and then we'll disc it. So what that'll do for us is make sure where it's really compacted, we're gonna rip and we're gonna break that soil up, and that'll allow the corn root to go down, and because otherwise that corn root has to fight so hard, it's not gonna come up. The corn's probably not gonna even, it might sprout, but it's not gonna make much of a corn crop. So compaction's really important, especially with pulling these big tanks all over the field. That is one downside to using tanks, is the amount of compaction, and so we have to try and minimize that as much as we can. So right there is my second oldest brother, Andrew, and he is running the oldest tank that we have. It's like a 1998 or something. It's old. It definitely doesn't know what's a dime. But we drive right by it. What this does with driving right by the last spot we spread is it ensures that we get the same amount of manure on every single spot. And that's important because we want to make sure that we are putting the same amount of nutrients on every spot on the field. So then we don't, so like when we spring haul like this, we're not going to have to do any more nitrogen application to grow this corn crop all year long. And that'll save us a lot of money, especially this year. So that's actually why we quit hauling last fall, was because we knew that it was going to make us a lot of money to spring haul most of it. Even though we had more time last fall, once we realized we had enough room in our pits, we just quit hauling.